So what are the goals of the procedure? That's a good place to start. What are we trying to accomplish? So the nose is a beautiful organ. It has complex systems that monitor and control many different variables. And unfortunately, when any of them go wrong is when you start to get all those symptoms. And there are many symptoms that we all experience when our nose is not perfect. But just imagine, if you will, a thermostat, the most complex thermostat you've ever had. And it controls things such as how much secretions your nose makes and how congested it gets and how clear the air will flow through your nose, and so on and so forth. You might be thinking to yourself, why would you ever want to have a congested, runny nose? And the answer is, many situations, that's very therapeutic. As a matter of fact, if you get a virus in your nose, then you would want to wash it away. Your most powerful defense against any kind of invading, intruding organism or material is to wash it away. So you want to increase the nasal air, the nasal flow through your nose, so you can kind of protect it. So the virus particle doesn't fall on tissue, it falls on some secretions. And when the virus particle wants to replicate and burst out of a cell and send its little virus minions all over the place, it gets trapped in that mucus. So yeah, it's important. You don't want it to be completely gone. And when you get a cold, it's actually your nose fighting the infection. So you don't necessarily want to shut it down. But for those of you here right now, it's been a problem. You're using Sudafed, you've got the postnasal drip, it's embarrassing, all kinds of things, and we want to make it better. So the thermostat, you want to control it just right. And we know now, if you go to a very specific place called the Vidian Canal, there is a Vidian nerve. Kind of funny how that is, isn't it? Just a coincidence, I'm sure. And at any rate, it controls the parasympathetic nervous system to your nose, which is in charge of all those symptoms that you are struggling with. So I have to say that we were involved with this effort in the early days before it got named CLARIFIX. So I called it cryotherapy, and you'll see me reference cryotherapy all the time. Those are some older videos, but I left them. They were fine. I liked them. You tell me if you want me to reshoot them, I'll reshoot them. But at any rate, so CLARIFIX, which is how it's been rebranded, will go right on top of that nerve. And the goal is to make it less hyperactive. Yeah, I'm geeking out on y'all. I'm sorry, I get kind of excited. I got to work with this company when they were helping to develop this, and it was great. I mean, we answered all these questions. So anyhow, I could tell you stories, and I won't. I will spare you. But at any rate, so we want to kind of make that hyperactive nerve just a little bit, just chillax a little bit, will you? Just calm down. And we don't want to destroy it. We don't want to destroy it. And so I think that's why it's important, if you decide to do this procedure, that you go to a physician who has great experience with this, because they will know exactly where to chill it down and how much to do it. Do you do it once? Do you do it twice? Did you get a really good application of the coolness or not? And frankly, doing this in the clinic is the way to go, and we'll talk about that if you haven't heard about it already. So the goals are to get that hyperactive nerve to chillax, but to not destroy it. We still want it to do its job. We just want to create some more balance. Okay, I hope that was helpful.